In a society that often champions conformity and extroversion, Sigma males stand out with their unconventional behaviors, which, upon closer examination, reveal a striking normalcy rooted in depth and self-awareness. These men, often misunderstood, embrace a unique approach to life that prioritizes authenticity over societal expectations. Their preference for solitude is frequently seen as odd, yet it serves as a vital space for reflection and personal growth, qualities that many aspire to cultivate but struggle to achieve in today's fast-paced world. Sigma males are known for their strategic silence, choosing to listen and observe rather than engage in superficial chatter. This behavior may seem peculiar to some, but it highlights their acute awareness and ability to grasp complex social dynamics. They also have a penchant for deep, meaningful conversations, eschewing small talk in favor of topics that challenge their intellect and expand their horizons. This affinity for authenticity, combined with their introspective nature, creates a rich tapestry of traits that are often misjudged. Ultimately, Sigma males redefine what is considered normal, demonstrating that their behaviors, though seemingly strange, are a testament to a more profound understanding of self and the world around them. Are you feeling like just a roommate in your own home? At the Dominance Academy, they help men boost passion, reclaim respect, and restore their power in relationships. Step into your strength and transform your intimate life. Join the Dominance Academy, where Sigma men rediscover leadership and connection. Go to the link in the description. Number 1. Sigma men are known for their preference for solitude, which can manifest in various ways, particularly in their relationship with social media. Unlike many people who feel compelled to share every detail of their lives online, Sigma men prioritize their privacy and enjoy the quiet moments of life without the need for validation from likes or comments. They are not interested in constantly updating their Instagram stories or tweeting every thought that crosses their minds. Instead, they value meaningful experiences over social media hype, focusing on their personal achievements and adventures. While they may seem reserved or aloof in a world that prizes connectivity, this is a reflection of their character rather than a lack of interest. They appreciate the strength that comes from being secure in themselves, unbothered by societal pressures to showcase their lives. For Sigma men, the best moments are often those enjoyed alone or with a small circle of trusted friends, away from the public eye. Their avoidance of social media is not an indicator of disconnection, but rather a conscious choice to prioritize depth over superficiality. Number 2. When it comes to seeking help, Sigma men embody a strong sense of independence that sets them apart. They thrive on figuring things out for themselves, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. This self-reliance isn't born out of arrogance or a belief that they are superior to others. Instead, it's simply a core aspect of their identity. Sigma men often prefer to tackle obstacles head-on, driven by the satisfaction that comes from solving problems on their own. When they encounter difficulties, their instinct is to buckle down, analyze the situation, and find a solution rather than reaching out for assistance. This approach reflects their determination and desire to push their limits, which can sometimes lead to stumbling and falling. But they always get back up and keep moving forward. Their preference for self-sufficiency is not a rejection of collaboration, rather it's a testament to their character. In a world where many rely on others for support, Sigma men carve their own paths, valuing personal achievements and experiences over external validation. Number 3. Sigma men tend to steer clear of overly talkative salespeople, even when they're genuinely interested in a product. While others might be swayed by charm and charisma, Sigma men are adept at seeing through the rehearsed lines and persuasive tactics often employed by salespeople. They are not drawn in by the fast-paced pitches. Instead, they prefer to take their time researching and making informed decisions. The presence of a pushy salesperson can feel like an infringement on their autonomy, as it disrupts their ability to control the narrative of their own investigation. For Sigma men, shopping is not merely a transactional experience, but an opportunity to analyze, critique, and ultimately make a decision that resonates with them. This preference for a calm, low-pressure environment allows them to engage with products on their terms, ensuring they're making choices that align with their values and needs. While this behavior might be perceived as standoffish or difficult, it is simply Sigma men exercising their right to engage with the world in a way that feels most authentic to them. Number 4. Despite often being seen as solitary figures, Sigma men maintain a small circle of friends that they deeply value. Unlike extroverts who may thrive on a wide network of acquaintances, Sigma men prefer to invest their time and energy in a select few individuals who truly understand and appreciate them. This preference for quality over quantity means that while they may know many people, they choose to surround themselves only with those who have earned their respect and trust. Their friendships are built on mutual understanding, loyalty, and meaningful connections rather than superficial interactions. This can sometimes be misunderstood as aloofness or social distance, but in reality, it's a testament to the depth of their relationships. Sigma men aren't interested in collecting friends like trading cards. They value authenticity and sincerity above all. This selective nature doesn't mean they lack social skills, rather it highlights their desire for genuine companionship and support. Their close-knit friendships provide them with a sense of belonging and loyalty that they treasure, making them fiercely protective of their chosen circle. Number 5. A favorite pastime of Sigma men is to enjoy moments of solitude while sipping tea or coffee, allowing them to reflect on life. This practice, while it might seem unusual to others who are constantly distracted by screens or social obligations, is a deeply ingrained ritual for them. In these quiet moments, they engage in introspection, contemplating life's mysteries and their own thoughts. This time spent in solitude is not wasted, rather, it's a crucial part of their mental well-being, providing them with clarity and inspiration amid the chaos of daily life. Sigma men cherish these reflective pauses, where they can disconnect from the outside world and reconnect with their inner selves. This routine is as natural to them as breathing, and it serves as a mental adventure that fosters creativity and deeper understanding. It's not about idleness, it's about nurturing their intellectual and emotional landscape. While some might view this habit as strange or indicative of social withdrawal, for Sigma men, it's a vital practice that keeps them centered and grounded. Number 6. Sigma men have a tendency to avoid engaging with individuals who dominate conversations, particularly in one-on-one settings. This preference may come off as odd to some, but for Sigma men, it's a normal response to their introspective nature. In a world filled with incessant chatter, they find that deep, meaningful conversations resonate more with them than small talk. Being trapped in a conversation with someone who never pauses can feel draining, akin to being caught in a never-ending traffic jam. Sigma men value their mental energy and prefer discussions that allow for contemplation and insight. They are not dismissive of others, rather, they seek to safeguard their focus and maintain a sense of calm. By avoiding individuals who talk excessively, they create space for the type of dialogue that truly interests them, conversations that challenge their thinking and provide depth. While some may label them as shy or boring, this choice reflects their desire for quality interactions that stimulate their minds and align with their preferences for meaningful engagement. Number 7. Sigma men have a distinctive approach to personal style. They tend to resist following mainstream trends and instead cultivate their unique fashion sense. Unlike those who feel pressured to conform to the latest fads, Sigma men are comfortable marching to the beat of their own drum. Their choices in clothing, music, and lifestyle are personal expressions of their identity, carefully curated to resonate with who they truly are. This defiance of societal expectations may appear unconventional to some, but for Sigma men, it's simply a reflection of their authenticity. They don't seek validation from current trends to feel confident. Instead, they embrace their individuality, crafting a style that sets them apart. This approach empowers them to create a unique blend of influences that align with their preferences and values, allowing them to express themselves freely. While they may not fit into the mainstream definitions of cool or trendy, they find comfort in being true to themselves, illustrating that personal expression far outweighs the need for popular approval. Number 8. Sigma men thrive in low-stimulation environments, which can sometimes lead to misconceptions about their social preferences. Unlike individuals who revel in busy, loud settings, Sigma men often find such stimuli overwhelming. Their sensitivity to their surroundings makes them gravitate toward peaceful, calm environments where they can recharge and reflect. While they can enjoy social gatherings, they typically prefer intimate settings with a smaller group of people or moments spent alone. This preference is rooted in their need for balance and mental clarity, enabling them to think deeply and explore new ideas without distractions. Declining invitations to crowded parties isn't a sign of social withdrawal. Rather, it's a conscious choice to prioritize their well-being. Sigma men recognize that finding tranquility is essential for their mental health, allowing them to engage with the world on their terms. While others may thrive in vibrant social scenes, for Sigma men, quiet and calm spaces provide the foundation for creativity and personal growth. Number 9. Sigma men exhibit a unique communication style characterized by thoughtful pauses before responding. In a fast-paced world that often values quick replies, this deliberate approach can seem unusual, but it reflects their deep thinking and consideration. They prefer to process information thoroughly, ensuring that their words are well-crafted and meaningful. This tendency is not indicative of indecisiveness. Rather, it demonstrates their commitment to authenticity and depth in conversations. Sigma men believe that quality should take precedence over quantity when it comes to dialogue. And this systematic approach allows them to articulate their thoughts clearly. This moment of reflection serves as a mental checkpoint, ensuring that their contributions to discussions are both relevant and insightful. While some may misinterpret their pauses as hesitation, they are simply taking the time to engage with the conversation in a way that aligns with their values. This thoughtful communication style enhances their interactions, resulting in dialogues that are richer and more impactful. Number 10. When it comes to work, Sigma men often prefer to tackle tasks independently rather than in team settings. This inclination stems from their strong sense of self-reliance and a desire for autonomy. They excel when given the freedom to set their own pace and standards, allowing their creativity and problem-solving skills to flourish without interference. While they can collaborate effectively when necessary, their preference for working alone is rooted in a belief that they can achieve more independently. This trait is sometimes misconstrued as uncooperativeness or arrogance, but for Sigma men, it's a matter of efficiency and productivity. They thrive in environments where they can take full ownership of their projects, driven by their internal motivation rather than the need for external validation. This independent work style enables them to focus deeply and produce high-quality results, reinforcing their confidence in their abilities. While team dynamics can be beneficial for some, Sigma men find that their greatest accomplishments come when they embrace their solitary approach, carving their own paths toward success. Number 11. Sigma men often exhibit a strong aversion to superficiality in their relationships and interactions. In a world that often celebrates surface-level connections and fleeting interactions, they seek depth and authenticity. This preference leads them to engage more meaningfully with a select few rather than spreading themselves thin across numerous acquaintances. For Sigma men, superficial conversations feel empty and unsatisfying. They crave discussions that delve into thoughts, emotions, and shared experiences. This desire for depth can sometimes make them seem distant or unapproachable to others, as they're less likely to engage in small talk or trivial chatter. Instead, they invest their time in cultivating bonds that challenge their intellect and resonate with their values. This focus on meaningful connections allows them to foster relationships that are built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. While their approach may appear unconventional in a society that often values quantity over quality, Sigma men find fulfillment in the richness of their interactions, believing that true connection is worth waiting for and nurturing. Number 12. Sigma men typically prefer to think critically about issues rather than following popular opinions or trends. In a society that often encourages conformity, they take pride in their ability to form independent thoughts and conclusions. This intellectual autonomy allows them to engage with ideas on a deeper level, challenging the status quo and exploring alternative perspectives. They are not easily swayed by societal pressures or the opinions of others. Instead, they analyze information and draw their conclusions based on logic and personal insight. This critical thinking mindset can sometimes make them appear contrarian or even cynical, but for Sigma men, it's a vital aspect of their identity. They value authenticity and integrity, ensuring that their beliefs are genuinely their own rather than products of external influence. This intellectual independence enables them to navigate complex issues with clarity and confidence, making them valuable contributors to discussions that require nuanced understanding and thoughtful consideration. Number 13. One of the defining traits of Sigma men is their ability to remain calm and composed under pressure. In high-stress situations, while others might panic or become overwhelmed, Sigma men maintain a level of tranquility that allows them to think clearly and act decisively. This characteristic stems from their preference for low-stimulation environments and their introspective nature, which helps them process emotions effectively. They understand the importance of staying grounded and often utilize techniques such as deep breathing or mindfulness to manage their stress levels. This calm demeanor not only benefits them personally, but also positively influences those around them, as their steady presence can help ease tension in group settings. While some may perceive their calmness as detachment, it's merely a reflection of their ability to remain centered in chaos. Sigma men understand that maintaining composure is crucial for effective problem-solving and decision-making, allowing them to navigate challenges with resilience and clarity. Number 14. Sigma men often gravitate towards hobbies and interests that allow for introspection and personal growth. They are not typically drawn to mainstream activities that require constant social interaction. Instead, they prefer pursuits that provide space for contemplation and self-discovery. Whether it's engaging in creative arts, exploring nature, or diving into literature, these activities serve as avenues for them to express themselves and connect with their inner thoughts. This inclination towards solitary hobbies doesn't signify a rejection of socialization. Rather, it highlights their need for balance and mental clarity. Through these interests, Sigma men find opportunities to recharge and reflect on their experiences, fostering a sense of fulfillment that comes from within. This focus on personal growth and exploration allows them to cultivate a rich inner life that enhances their overall well-being. While others may view their choices as unconventional, for Sigma men, these pursuits are essential components of their identity, contributing to their unique perspectives and depth of character. Number 15. Sigma men often prioritize their personal values over societal expectations, which can sometimes lead to unconventional choices. They are not easily swayed by trends or what is deemed popular. Instead, they make decisions based on their beliefs and principles. This unwavering commitment to authenticity can set them apart in a world that often values conformity. Sigma men understand that staying true to themselves is essential for their happiness and fulfillment. Whether it's in their careers, relationships, or lifestyle choices, they are willing to take paths that align with their values, even if those paths are less traveled. This authenticity is not merely about rebellion, it's a reflection of their deep understanding of who they are and what they stand for. Their courage to live according to their principles allows them to navigate life with a sense of purpose and clarity, inspiring others to consider their own values and choices. While some may label their approach as unconventional, Sigma men view it as a natural extension of their identity, celebrating individuality over societal norms. Number 16. Another notable characteristic of Sigma men is their ability to adapt to various social environments while maintaining their individuality. They are chameleons of sorts, able to blend into different groups and settings without losing their sense of self. This skill stems from their introspective nature, which allows them to observe and understand social dynamics without feeling pressure to conform. While they may choose to engage in social activities, they do so on their terms, often selectively participating to suit their comfort levels. This adaptability enables Sigma men to navigate diverse social circles effectively, fostering connections without compromising their authenticity. They understand the importance of being true to themselves, even in situations that might demand conformity. This balance allows them to enjoy social interactions while preserving their independence. Their ability to maintain individuality in varying contexts not only enriches their personal experiences but also serves as an inspiration to others, demonstrating that it's possible to engage with the world while staying true to oneself. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.